Hey everybody, this is Travis Clifford. I'm going to share with you this Web 2.0 tool called Basecamp. Um, Essentially, what Basecamp is an online project center where your team can create projects and then have an area where you have calendars, discussion boards, to-do lists, deadlines. Helps you keep everything in order. Essentially, what Basecamp is used for is for companies that have different teams working on projects, but I thought it would transfer over very well to the educational environment. I actually kind of wish I would have used this sooner. With my teachers that I'm working with right now for technology, it would help us, since sometimes it's hard to have discussions with people. You can post discussions on here, and I can give them to-do list, and I still might do that for the remaining weeks we have, just to get a little bit more organized. This will also work really well for my company that I currently work for, a volleyball club. Since I'm a director, I have a bunch of coaches that work under me, and this would be a good area for us all to get together. And if they have any questions, they can ask me, and I can give them things to do throughout the week, and they can let me know, and it lets me know when they accomplish them. To get started, all you have to do is insert your email address, and then it'll ask you for a password. I already created my password. This is the home screen, pretty simple. Here you have your teams, and then here you have your projects. Okay, teams is like it says, it's just everybody that's on that team working for that project is here. The teams area allows you to check in when you're working. You can schedule when you're going to be out, away, hours you can't work. So for students, do they have something going on that day? Can they not work on the project? Are there certain hours they can't work on the project? Do they need to just chat between each other about something that's not related to the project? This area probably won't be used as much for the educational area, so I won't go over it a lot. But this is a great area for any business or company that wants to, when they're not talking about actual projects, just letting people know when they can or cannot come in, or they have something else scheduled for the day. Um, the projects area is what we're going to go over the most because I think this is very helpful for the educational environment. I already created one project called HBU, so I'm going to click on that. Um, my HBU project, there are 6 categories here. Campfire is sort of a fast chat. If there's a bunch of people online and they just want to casually talk, they can. Message boards are, whatever a message board usually is. You have different subjects. I went ahead and created one called my technology lesson plan number 1 for my teachers. This is where we can discuss what we're doing for the lesson plan number 1. I can create other message boards, for lesson plan number 2, number 3, for classroom projects in school, whatever project they're working on. They can create message boards on different parts of the project. And if you have anything you want to add to that specific part, you can do here, or any questions you have. Okay. Um, this is a quick search to the other categories. If you want to go to the main page, you just click on the project. To-do list. So this is my to-do list and the first area is the screencast assignment. That's the assignment I'm doing right now. I have a couple things that I needed to do. Provide an example of how I can use this in the classroom and create an instructional handout, which we're both due today. And you can see I assigned it as today. I assigned it to myself, and I've completed both of them, so I checked them off. So for this area, if you have people in your group who are assigned specific things, okay, you can give them that assignment. You can assign it to them. You can let everybody else in the group or you can notify everybody else in the group when it is done. It is due, or the due date, and then any other notes, okay? Once you accomplish that, you will check it off that it has been accomplished, and everybody will be notified. You can create as many things in the to-do list as you want. Schedule is just that you have a calendar, and you can add different items to the schedule for when they're due. This is great for projects, especially if there's multiple timelines for when things are accomplished. Really great for college online classes since there's a lot of multiple dates for things being done. As you can see, I added those two things for today when this assignment was due. Automatic check-ins. Um, so if there's constant questions or anything, you you can have them here. Uh, Basically, questions that are always asked and you don't want to keep bothering people with them are answered here. Docs and files. If there's in the project, if there's anything that needs to be shared as far as documents, images, spreadsheets, videos, you can add them here and organize them. Obviously, for this project I'm doing right now, I really didn't need that. I could have added my instructional handout here. I didn't really think about that. So basically, those are the 6 different areas. It's great for projects for managing everything. You can see all the activity here, any message pings, if you want to chat with anybody. This is my project activity for today that you can see, so you can see what people have been working on. That's essentially it. It's very simple, but I think it's great to sort of keep everything in one place, and especially for people who may not be able to see each other, after school. Also, with this project, I wasn't exactly sure that this needed to be done, but I went ahead and created an instructional handout. Like I said, this site is very easy to navigate. So you can see here login page, home page, and then you have your project page. Um, as far as the assessment part goes, as far as using this tool, you can ask yourself, how can I use it to improve learning? Well, obviously, if you're using projects and you want something better than using Google Docs, then this would be a great idea for your classroom. Create team. I think they would have a lot of fun with it too. Create teams, create to-do list. You can add yourself to each group and create to-do list for the kids if you wanted to. Is this suitable for the audience? It just depends on if your students um, are using projects, and do they need to have more accountability with each other? Do you need them, or do you trust them to do it on their own, or would you rather have something like this where you can see that they're actually getting the project done? And then, is it suitable for the purpose? Obviously, if your purpose is group projects and to have scheduled and everything, and make sure all your students are on task, then this is obviously great for your students. I actually absolutely love this tool. I'm really glad I found it, and I'm probably going to use it a lot, especially with my current job. I am also going to have one of my teachers use this for a project that they're doing and kind of see how it goes. I know it's a lot. It's a lot to ask for the teacher and the students, but I think once they get used to it, it'll be a great tool for them and help them throughout the project and to stay on task. Thanks, and hope everybody has a great day.